Right, welcome back to the channel. So I've got a very interesting video for you all today. This Ping G15 driver is not what it seems. This is a fake. And I've got a real Ping driver that we're going to test today with these two and see what the differences are. I've got GC Quad there in the background. Comment what you think are going to be the biggest differences between these two drivers. And while you're there, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on. So much content coming this year. I've got loads of things planned, loads of trips planned. It's going to be crazy, and I'm really excited to show you all the content that's going to come from 2023. But without further ado, let's get into the test. Real versus fake. Oh my God. I wish you could feel how heavy this is. Honestly, I've never felt a driver feel so bad. Now, I couldn't find an exact Ping G15. Obviously, this is the fake one here. What we had in the shop at Hale Golf, we had a G20, so it's very, very similar. This is a real Ping driver. Obviously, this is the fake one here. Interesting story about this. Basically, a lesson came in just before Christmas and brought this driver in. He also brought an M2 in. Now the M2 was real, and he said to me that the M2 goes so much further than this G15, but the G15 was straighter. The M2 was going a bit right and left all the time. So anyway, I took the club off him, had a little wiggle as I normally do when people give me a club of theirs to kind of have a look at. And I honestly, I cannot describe to you the weight of this thing. As soon as I picked it out of his bag, the weight was unbelievable. It's like a scaffold pole. And straight away, as soon as I felt that, I thought, something's not right here. And straight away, I thought fake. But in fairness, when you look at it, you're probably going to have a better look on the screen here. It looks pretty good from a bit of a distance. When you look at it close and you compare it to a real G15, which you'll hopefully see there on the screen, you can see the differences. And as an example, that red line just underneath the Ping on the bottom is a lot thicker. The 10.5 writing is on a slight slant here. The shaft, where it says regular, is just in this big bold writing, which I've never seen from Ping before. And there's a sort of blue or turquoise blue shiny sticker on the top, which again, I've never seen from a Ping driver before. But whoever made this has done a very good job of disguising it as a real driver. But I'm interested to see the results. I haven't hit this one yet at all. I'm really interested to see what the numbers are like with this fake driver. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit 5 with each. I'm going to start with the Ping G20. I'm using range balls here, so you might see the ball speed and the distance a little bit less than what you might have seen from other videos, but I'm not going to hit real balls onto the range. Now, one thing to note, this Ping G20 is 12 degrees, the fake one is 10.5. The shaft is exactly the same, both in regular flex. Both actually look like the same shaft. Obviously, the fake one looks different. Again, hopefully you would have seen that from some of the videos earlier. But 5 drivers of each, and then we'll talk about the numbers afterwards. Now, one thing to bear in mind as well, the numbers will not be good with either. The dispersion will not be good with either at all. Both in regular shaft, both too much loft for me, so this is not my ideal driver at all. So if you see some of the numbers with not very straight and lots of spin, that's my excuse. Right, that's 5 done with the G20. Now on to the fake driver. Honestly, the weight of this thing is crazy. I wish you could feel how heavy this is. It's not even close. I don't have anything to measure the weight with, but it is unbelievable. I just don't feel like I can swing this past 100 miles an hour. It feels like it's going to break in my hands. Oh my God. I've never felt, honestly, I've never felt a driver feel so bad, ever. It feels so out of control with how heavy it is. The noise as well. And on this, I'll show you in a minute, the speed is just night and day. It's not doing too bad in the numbers compared to the speed. I'm going to try the last 2 to give it a bit extra. I just feel nervous. It feels like it's going to break. Gave that a bit extra. Oh my God. That is horrific. Right, let's look at the numbers together. So from the comments you would have heard, the fake one just felt awful. So heavy, so out of control. The noise as well, you probably heard it. The noise was a lot louder than the G20. Let's look at the G20 first, so you can see how I've put real and fake. So G20, 165 mile an hour of ball speed. Again, this is range ball, so the ball speed's down quite a bit. Also, not a good driver for me, regular high loft. Average backspin was 3,400, expected, again, with everything I've just said. An average carry of 262. Pretty good, generally. Club head speed, I was averaging 117 miles an hour. So the fake, average ball speed of 158, so down, what's that, 6 miles an hour from the real driver. Average backspin 3,900, so a little bit spinnier as well. Average carry of 242, so down 20 yards from the real driver. To be honest, the ball speed is pretty good. The spin is high, and the carry's not bad. I actually thought it would be worse, but it isn't. It's the club head speed. I averaged 109.5, so 110 miles an hour club head speed with the fake driver. That's 7 mile an hour less. And I'd hit more balls after the G20 or the real driver as well. So if anything, that one should have been a bit quicker because I was a bit more warmed up. The feeling of it, as I've said so many times, is so bad and it feels so out of control. And I was almost scared to hit it harder because even though it felt heavy, it felt like it was heavy but wobbly at the same time. It was a strange feeling. But that's the differences there. Is the numbers, yes, there's a big difference in club head speed, but actually if you increase the club head speed a bit, the ball speed and the distance will probably be up. So it's a strange one. More than anything between these two drivers, it's the feeling. It's the feel of the fake versus the real. The real feels so much nicer. The fake feels absolutely awful. So to conclude, fake, very obvious, feels awful. The real obviously feels a lot better. Ping. Why are these out here? You've got to get them away. You've got to get rid of them. Because I'd say my lesson who came in with this thought it was a real driver. They've done a very good job of making it look like a real driver. But again, the feeling absolutely horrendous. Hope you all enjoyed that video. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, subscribe, so you don't miss any future videos. I've got a really cool video coming. I'll be filming it next week. I'm going up country a little bit, filming with some other creators, which is going to be really exciting. And hopefully that content will be up. What month are we in now? Should definitely be up in February time, early February for sure. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you all very, very soon.